Are you looking for the best dehumidifiers for basements? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best basements on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Frigidaire FFAP 5034W1. The best dehumidifier for a basement that we've tested is the Frigidaire FFAP 5034W1. This 50-pint unit provides excellent dehumidification capacity, making it a great choice for larger dens. Its 3 fan speed settings offer a broad spread of air speeds, generating between 275 CFM and 179 CFM PF air movement, making this unit especially flexible in basements where the ambient humidity and temperature vary daily. Not only does it feature a fairly large 2.2 gallons, 8.3 L, water tank, but you can also connect a hose to its drain port for continuous drainage or use its built-in pump to have it drain into a faraway spot. It's also impressively energy efficient, with an Energy Star rating of 1.9 L/kWh, so you won't notice too big a hit to your energy bill, even if you have to leave it running for extended periods. With all that said, it's worth noting that this dehumidifier makes quite a bit of noise at its highest fan speed and produces a fair amount of heat, so you might want to keep it far away if you use it in a finished basement where you watch TV or entertain guests. While this dehumidifier isn't the largest 50-pint model on the market, you can take a look at the Miele MAD 50 PS1QWT if you want something with the same capacity that's a little smaller, thanks to its space-saving collapsible design. Just be aware that it's even noisier than the Frigidaire and generates more heat. At number 2. Miele MAD 35S1QWT. If you're shopping at a mid-range price point and have a smaller basement that doesn't require as big a machine, the Miele MAD 35S1QWT is among the best dehumidifiers for basements we've tested. It's outgunned in terms of raw capacity when compared to 50-pint models like the Frigidaire FFAP 5034W1, and it has a harder time clearing out moisture in big, open-concept dens, though it should still do fine in medium-sized basements. Its 2 fan speed settings also provide a smaller spread of air speeds when compared to the Frigidaire dehumidifier's 3 fan speed settings, making it a little less flexible in different ambient conditions. While its collapsible design saves on space when the unit isn't in use, this is still a pretty bulky machine when fully deployed, especially compared to other 35-pint models. Its 4.2 gallons, 16.0 L, water bucket gets pretty heavy when filled, too, making it a bit of a nuisance to empty. That said, if you'd rather drain it into a sink in a furnace room or faraway floor drain, you can detach it from its water bucket, hook up a hose to its drain port, and activate the built-in pump. This device is also Wi-Fi enabled, allowing you to operate it remotely through the Smart Home smartphone app or via voice commands made through Amazon Alexa and Google Home devices. To use this functionality, just make sure your basement has good Wi-Fi connectivity. At number 3. AG Lucky OL12DD023B. Check out the AG Lucky OL12DD023B, also sold as the Ozio OL12DD023B and Kisser D4212B you see on Walmart's online store if you're on a budget or have a smaller basement that doesn't require as big or bulky of a device. It has a much smaller 0.5 gallons, 2.0 L, water tank than the Miele MAD 35S1QWT or Frigidaire FFAP 5034W1, and while it has a port for continuous drainage, it lacks a water pump. This means you can't have it pour any accumulated water into a faraway floor drain or any elevated container. Its 9-pint capacity is also far less than those aforementioned full-size models, and it produces far lower airflow, maxing out at just over 50 CFM. That means it'll have difficulty dealing with moisture in anything other than moderately sized spaces, like an especially small basement, a guest bedroom, or a furnace room. It also takes up less room, and its 21.7 pounds weight is roughly half that of the Miele, making it much easier to move around, even considering the latter's caster wheels. Even at its highest fan speed, its operating noise of 43.2 dBA falls roughly within the same ballpark as a refrigerator, and it's unlikely to be much of a distraction if you leave it on while watching a movie or listening to music. It doesn't output much heat either, so even smaller rooms won't feel too stuffy if you leave it running for an extended period. At number 4. Breeze PB03. If you only need a dehumidifier for pulling the moisture from a small space in your basement, like a storage closet under your stairs, the Breeze PB03 is worth a look. It's a much different proposition to the other, more conventional models on this list. Its dehumidification capacity is downright pitiful even when compared to the AG Lucky OL12DD023B's modest performance. Of course, it isn't intended for the same purpose. The ProBreeze highly compact size makes it a cinch to fit in tight spaces. If you stick it in an enclosed room or semi-enclosed area, it'll be almost inaudible, as it emits only 44.6 dBA while running. Its heat output is also practically negligible. Its water tank is very small, and this dehumidifier lacks a port for continuous drainage. However, since this unit's dehumidification rate is so slow, neither of those things is a significant concern, as you'll only really need to empty its tank every week or so. Besides, it features an automatic shutoff for when the tank is filled, so there's no need to worry about overflow.